Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is warm up 477. And I'm going to come back to a video that I think is really powerful. And I want to break down a few parts of it. And it's Carolina Myths and it's choices that can change your life. And I'll put a link to the podcast. But specifically, I'm thinking about sections at about 17 minutes into the talk. And she's talking about the power of vocabulary. And I think even to this day, we don't truly understand the power of vocabulary and just how toxic it can be, depending on what words we choose to use. And in there, she talks about if there were words that you could just get rid of. And there's 3 specific words that she talks about. But when you see people who have a fundamentally toxic vocabulary, meaning that the things that they say are all based around these kind of key words, it's detrimental to your success, it's detrimental to your health. And so when she talks about it in there, she says, if you could remove words, and she gives 3 words that I think are really powerful words to think about. Do you use? Because when you remove a word, you don't just remove that word, you remove every action, every feeling that is associated to it. And so the 3 words are simply this: I'm entitled, I deserve, and I blame. And if you think about those 3 words are all based about you, right? And so you are not entitled to anything, right? You are not entitled to anything. You can work hard, right? And you can earn something, which means you do not deserve anything. You're not entitled to something, you do not deserve something. And who are you blaming? Because here's the thing with blame. When you blame people, right? You remove yourself from the present moment and you go back to the future, and you also relinquish your responsibility to control yourself, right? You relinquish your responsibility. So, and by the way, when people have that toxic vocabulary, it's fundamentally negative. And so what you'll see is you'll see them living their day with eyes of blame, with eyes of entitlement, with eyes of deserve. And so think about your world and really ask yourself, do you use those words? Do you use those feelings and emotions and actions that go along with those words? And might you benefit if you were to remove those words from your vocabulary? Just take them out of your vocabulary. And here's the thing: when you're blaming somebody, there's somebody probably blaming you. And I'll tell you, how many people are in therapy because you have blamed them a majority of your life? I want you to think about that, right? So again, what words can we remove? We can remove the words blame, deserve, and entitlement. All right, everybody, think about that, right? Think about that. How is your vocabulary? Is it fundamentally positive and moving forward, or is it fundamentally negative and moving backwards, right? All right, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.